Hey YouTube, it's your boy. No, just kidding. That's a shitty intro. Stop doing that, whoever does that. Anyway, this is my review of the recent movie that's caused many people to be just together and everything. It's wonderful. But I'm going to be reviewing Suicide Squad today. And we'll start out with what I really liked about it. And then we'll move on to kind of the negatives. And then I'll kind of sum it up all together. So, what I really liked about Suicide Squad is that Will Smith really showed us how great of a performer he really can be, and he was able to shine. He never really felt like a villain to me. He was always kind of that anti-hero in terms of how he acted, but his actions obviously were trying to show him that he was a bad guy. But he was really good. He had a good role. And then this is a spoilers review, by the way, so spoilers. Batman's in it, and the scene with Batman and him is pretty cool. I mean, Suicide Squad, what it does really well is that it sets it up the movie like it's in an actual universe as opposed to just a standalone movie. So that's kind of cool. Um, he has a cool look too. I mean, good. And then Margot Robbie does a really good job as Harley Quinn, I think. Anyway, she does a really good job. I think that she should be commended for it. I like the outfit. It's good. Jared Leto, I can't really judge, honestly. I don't know how to feel about his performance. I'll be seeing it tomorrow again, Suicide Squad. So I think I'll be able to get a better grasp of what I think about it. But right now, he wasn't a full villain in the whole movie. He was just kind of in there, peppered in there. So I can't really give full judgment. He seemed like he did a good job, though. So, I mean, yeah. And their relationship was pretty cool because they showed that they both kind of needed each other in kind of a psychotic way, which was a new take on it, kind of. So it was interesting. Captain Boomerang was fun. Who else was in it? Killer Croc he gave his little moments. He was only there to be the muscle, really. Katana, I thought she did a really good job. And I didn't see a stereo. I mean, sure. I mean, she has ninja weapons and a lot of stuff, so. But I honestly didn't feel like she was typecast or stereotyped in anything. I thought she did a really good job. El Diablo. Diablo. He did a really great job. That was the surprise performance of the whole movie. Well done. Just really well done. But his scene at the very end when he turns into that fiery Mayan monster was fantastic. Like that's what we want to see. That's so good. I'll get into why that scene is bad, but that scene right there is fantastic. So I liked it. And his backstory just makes you feel for the guy, which is great. I think he almost outshines Deadshot in terms of how much you feel for him. I mean, that's just like something that you can't imagine ever doing or having happen to you. So I thought that was really important. Rick Flag, he did his job. I think he did a good job. You know, in that kind of role, you can only do so much. You're kind of restricted to being, the good guy. You always got to be the good guy. Amanda Waller, though, you can definitely ride the line, as they say. I mean, she kind of does things that maybe even Deadshot wouldn't do, Spoiler alert, of course, but when she shoots all of her interns that were at the building that she was in, just shoots them straight up. That was cold. Very villain-like. It was good, though. But again, like, the whole thing about the movie is that the characters are awesome, and the actors portray them brilliantly, and I think that I would love to see a second one. That's what is really hard, because there's pieces that are amazing, but the whole together is okay. Because I'll segue that in right now to some of the negatives. So the negatives are the story. that this mission that they're going on is not one that I wanted to see them go on. Definitely not. Going to fight a mystic god and you send guys with guns and bats and then two metahumans. I mean, I thought it was supposed to be a team about metahumans, but there's only two. So I didn't understand that part very, but you know, it's gonna happen. It's and the villain. We'll get to the villain because I think it's one of the weakest villains I've ever seen. Just you're sitting there and like, okay, why didn't she just take the heart from her before? If she could just, you know, go to her room and take it. It just seems like, okay, why? And then just, oh, there's the brother now, and he's, what to the extent of his powers? We don't know. He's just a giant motherfucker. Like, it's okay. Okay, cool. And then obviously everybody's been referring to as the, you know, the dance. It's like, I was just the whole time watching that. That was ridiculous. Horrible, horrible, horrible. And the effects were awful on that. Oh man, atrocious. Oh man, horrible. But so story, villain, bad. But then again, like I was saying, that Diablo scene is in the middle of bad effects, bad villains, but then we just get this, so good scene. We get that scene just bam right in there. And it's like, okay, it's redeemed. That's what's been happening really with all these DC movies is that you get kind of a weak story, but then there's just these moments that just make you forget about it and then want to give you, they make you want to give it a better score. But I don't know. But the thing is, this movie is not warranted with, like, all the critics, what they're saying, it's definitely not as bad as what they're saying. No way. But the fans, DCEU fanboys need to realize that this is not a perfect movie in any way. There are obvious flaws to this movie. And they need to see that. And again, like, villains. I think that, I mean, again, problem for the MCU, problem for the DCEU. Villains. Getting them right. And I'm not talking about Joker, because he wasn't a main villain. I'm talking about the main villains, because that's what people that criticize Marvel talk about. It's the main villains that we're talking about. But, yeah, I think altogether it was a good movie that I would want to see. I mean, I would want to see these people again. I want to see the director do it again. I enjoyed it. But at the same time, this is not the mission I wanted them to go on. The villain was terrible. Just bad. But altogether, I give it a 7 out of 10. I would recommend it definitely. Go and see it for yourself. If you want to judge. For yourself. But yeah. So this is a new channel. I'll be trying to give my fairest kind of reviews. And this sums up my channel in a whole right there. That sums it up right there. That sums it up pretty well. But yeah, the new channel, gonna be trying to review movies, maybe playing some games, just different stuff like that. Just trying it out because the YouTube thing seems to be pretty fun for everybody to do. So I just wanted to try it out, you know. But yeah, leave a comment, subscribe, like the first video. So I don't imagine many people will even look at this video. But if you do and you want to see more, please let me know. Let me know. All right. This is Electric Alex, and I'll see you later.